Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 21st, 2020. I'm back here for Bed Talk number 87. And today's Bed Talk is about receiving. Yes, receiving. Last week, had a podcast guest, and someone who's overcome, I guess we'd say overcome a lot in his life. And the topic was about asking for help. But what we ended up talking about is that yes, it's certainly true, especially in this country, that we do not do well at asking for help. When I speak to groups, I'll often say, how many of you are great at giving help? And almost everybody's hand goes up. And then if I'll say, so how many of you are great at asking for help? Typically, it'll be 5 or 10%. That's it. Because we struggle asking for help. And what our podcast guest said, his name is Max Ivey, he said he has found that people actually, the even bigger challenge is receiving help when you haven't asked for it. So in other words, we have a culture of basically do it ourselves. It's this independent idea that we're going to do it and persevere, and somehow that asking for help is a weakness or acknowledging we can't do it. But as difficult as asking for help is, he was saying it's even more difficult typically to receive help when we've not asked for it. And I realized there's even a deeper vulnerability in that. So for me saying, hey, I could use some help with something, there's a vulnerability in that. But as we talked about at the interview, the challenge is if someone offers you help, when you haven't asked for it, it's easy to say, well, why are you offering me help? Why do you think I need help? To go into this back into this protective mode of, no, I've got this. I've got this. And I realized how often I see that playing out. And I realized the times I do that. And I've made conscious efforts to accept and receive help, especially to start with little things. There's a lot of times I know that I've got something handled, but I'll accept the help because it's good. It's a good new muscle to exercise. And the cool thing about this is when people want to help and we choose not to allow them to help, we deprive them of the joy and the good feelings they get from helping. We all know how good it feels to help someone else. And yet, when someone offers us help, we often turn it down and deprive them of that experience. So I want you to think about saying yes. Just when someone offers help, just say yes and allow it as a genuine gift that they're offering to you. Allow it as something, it's a way for them to maybe feel just improve their day or have a good feeling themselves. And most of the time, the offer is genuine. It's coming from a place of just a sincere desire to support you. So that's the message. Practice receiving and just say yes when someone offers you help. That's it for the day. Keep taking care of yourself and everyone around you. And by all means, stay connected, and I will see you back here tomorrow morning.